Now you would have noticed in our very earlier presentations where we looked at our fairly complex enterprise network, we actually had more than one switch. We had a whole heap of them. At the moment I've only got one there. I want to add in a whole heap more. So I'll just show you a very quick and easy, or a quick and dirty way of actually copying the configuration from this switch that we've already done through to this one here. Now, a note of caution here, before you actually start doing this, I don't actually configure any of the switch ports. I leave them all blank. I'll do that later. But all the other things we've configured, like the message of the day banners and the line consoles, the telnet, SSH, all that sort of stuff, we can copy directly from one switch straight over to another one. This one's going to be another access layer switch. The way we do it is we actually go into our existing switch, we do a show run command, go right down to the very bottom until we see the end, scroll back up, go to just below version there. You can actually copy the version, it doesn't matter, but we'll just actually go a little bit below it. Scroll right down till you get to the end, copy, open up Notepad, paste. That'll give us our entire running configuration in Notepad. We don't want to call it Access A, we've already got one of those, so let's call it Access B. We can change that within here. The rest of this we can leave. About the only other thing I really want to change is the IP address. Let's call it 101. The rest of that can stay exactly as it is. Control A, copy, get rid of that. Let's now open up our other switch, go into the CLI, just go config T and paste. Get to end. You'll notice now straight away that our host name's changed to Access B, and in fact if I do a show run here, all this running configuration, we've got 101 there, that was the other thing that we changed. Everything is exactly the same as this other switch, with a couple of little things I want to show you. What I want to do is test out our SSH, make sure it's actually working on the switch. The other thing I like to do actually is just go in here and actually change this to same name. Let's just flip this one over onto here. This will just take a little while. I'm just going to fast forward the time on that. This will usually takes a few seconds for it to come up. If I then go into my PC, and let's just try and open up an SSH session that we did previously. It's going to X out of our last one. It'll just time out in a second. Okay, clear a bit of that away. Let's get SSH. Now this time we're going to go, exactly the same username. This time it's going to be 101. Our new switch. Watch what happens. Nothing. Why? Well, there's one very interesting thing that happens, and that is that if we go into here, remember that when we set an IP address for a switch, it actually goes into this interface VLAN 1. Look at this. Shut down. When we copy that over, by default, switch ports will stay up, but interfaces, and this is the same with routers, interfaces will be down. We need to get rid of that. So we can go config T and let's just go interface VLAN 1, no shutdown. That'll bring that interface back up again. Exit out of that. Let's have a look now. Go back into here. Let's try that command out again. Still no go. Connection to 192.168.0.101 closed by foreign host. We're not getting anywhere. Why? Well, the reason is that we've got a whole new crypto key that we need to generate. So in fact what we need to do is actually go back into here, go crypto key, generate RSA, and we're going to use 2024 again. Let's try it now. I'll just save that while I'm here. Let's try it again. Let's go back in here. Let's just get my focus back on there. up arrow, now where it go, and we can start doing whatever we like in there. That's it. It's very easy to copy the configuration. You can do this in real switches as well as in just in packet trays. So just those couple of caveats though is that the interface VLAN 1 by default will be shut down. You need to bring that back up again, and if you're using SSH then you need to generate a new SSH key. Other than that, you can do as many switches as you like and set up everything. But just remember also, don't do anything with your interfaces just yet. We'll configure those in the next video.